go. That's one of my favourite adverts, I think, where the bloke comes out of Burger King and he says, go, go, go to his wife, and he dives through the window of the car. It's so cheap, you'll feel like you've stolen it. Yeah, I thought that was a good one. Hello. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Nice. So I've got a few things well, a few things to talk about. I'm going to try and make this brief because you don't want to listen to me drone on. You've heard enough of that over the years. I think there's been more of me on screen than Philip Schofield at certain points, and probably that was the wrong choice of person to use. So I just want to let you know, little quick catch-ups. A couple of things that's happening or not happening, etc. So George's Draw is now cancelled, and also the Raffle site has now cancelled, in the process of it all being cancelled. The super draws have been taken off the Raffle site and the button hit to refund everybody into their accounts for the PCC. My suggestion is, because I'm leaving the raffles that are there until the end of March, I'm leaving there. So anything from April the 1st onwards is in the process of being deleted and ended, and at the click of a button, it should automatically refund all the PCC back to the individual accounts. Now, you're going to want me to tell you the reason why, and I can't do that. Not because I don't want to, I do want to, but because I can't tell you publicly. And that should in itself answer the question that you've got immediately in your head as to why I can't tell you, because, you know, it's 6 years on, I still get abuse, I still get trouble, I still get issues. And I'm tired of giving people a stick to beat me with. What's the point? If someone wants to beat me, what is the point in me handing them a stick to beat me with? There is no point in that. So I'm not going to say what it's all about publicly. However, all you've got to do, because you've all got my number, all you've got to do is send me a message and I will tell you exactly pardon me, I will tell you exactly what I explained to the team. In fact, I will copy the message and send it to you, so you know what it's all about and why it's cancelled. And once you know that, if you send me a question, once you know that, I don't think you'll mind. I think you'll be totally understanding, and it'll be like, all right, okay, I've gone as far as I can go. I can't go any further. And to some degree, you know, it feels like flogging a dead horse. I mean, I have to hold my hands up, of course, to various mistakes that I've made along the way. It's not been easy. I mean, I have a team, yes, but not having like an office team where people, like, when you're working in an office environment and you've got people that are on wages, etc., you've got the bouncing, you've got people taking responsibilities, people help making decisions, and so on. And I haven't quite had that. I've had a fantastic team, there's no doubt about that, and they've pulled out all the stops to help, and you've all done amazing. But I'm still running it all on my own to a degree, and I think after losing Harry, that was like that was one of the hardest blows I've had. I mean, I've had some tough blows, but that was tough. And And now I'm at a point where I just can't do it. I cannot get beyond a certain line. You know, I don't know what you want to call it, but I just cannot get beyond that. I'm tired of being blocked on Facebook. I'm tired of having the abuse. I'm tired of all the negative stuff. I don't need to list it all. You know what it is, etc. I'm tired of it. I'm 60 years old now, and having people poke fun at me and send me emails where they're crowing is just gets a bit too much. Now, on a plus note, I will be going to the police again. I will be giving them um, the video or the DVD, which I have here, um, and it doesn't matter how many times it gets taken down. That 10 hours will just keep going back up and keep going back up and keep going back up. And I shall try my best at various points to get him arrested and maybe one or two other people. But outside of that, there's very little I can do. And um, with the latest course of events is not the right terminology, but with the latest, with things that have happened recently, putting it that way, I physically cannot get over the hurdles that have now just been placed in front of me. Well, I say I can't. They can be got over, but it's virtually impossible to get over them. It's not impossible, but it is virtually impossible. And I'm tired, and you're tired, and my team must be tired. You know, they've uh, they've worked hard to try and keep things going. They've done their best to stick by me, and can't fault them for that, not one little bit. But you do get to a point where you've got to go, enough is enough. And with the recent events, with what's happened with the recent events, it's a stumbling block that I can't get over. So George's draw is now gone, and so is hello, we've got a delivery, and so is the raffle site. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. Amazon, they do give me the Amazon people, because they push the door open. It's on a chain and they push it open. So I lock the door now. So I can't have that. Nothing straightforward, is it? I can't even do a video straightforward. I mean, what a Wally. Can't even do a video straightforward. What's happening with this anyway? So that's it. 9 minutes. So that's it. Just to let you know, the raffle site's closing. If I can get beyond the issues, I will get beyond the issues at some point in the future. But for now, I cannot get beyond the issues, and I can't foresee that I'm going to get beyond the issues at least for the next 3 months. Can't see it. So I have no choice but to pull the plug and move over to that site, Raffle, which I can use, and I should just make the prizes bigger and do less of them over there. That at least does bring in some cash. There are a few reasons why the raffle site has to go. One of them is because I can't get up there with the number of members that I need to get up there with. It needs working on. It's like anything else. It needs working on. It needs somebody to work on it day in, day out. It needs attacking like a job. And I've pretty much, all I've done is use it as an add-on to what we're doing. I've not put some serious, because I put time into everything else. So there isn't enough time to go around, and I haven't been able to put the time it needs into the raffle site, and I haven't had anybody that could do that. And who would? At the end of the day, if you want somebody to work on something full time, you really need to pay them, and the money isn't there to pay anybody. So it's that catch-22, round and round and round it goes. And sometimes you just got to go, okay, I've got to stop there. Let me get off the roundabout, So in order to get further forward, I need to get off and take a step back. Now, I know this is coincidentally at the same time as doing the shop, and it's probably that's making me take the bull by the horns, as it were. It's probably that's helping me make the decision. Otherwise I would probably continue flogging my guts out, chasing my tail. But I need to concentrate on that because it's something that happens to be working. And whilst it's working, for as long as it works, I need to put some time and effort into that. Fingers crossed, but that is working. But what I can't do is I can't devote any more time, money, cost of goods into something that's just not returning me enough money. We had subscriptions on it, but not enough. There was people using it. There are people using it. Every day there are people using it, but not enough. There are no new people coming on. I mean, we're picking up like maybe 1 or 2 new members a month. That's just not enough. It's not good enough. It needs to be picking up 25 new members a week, 50 new members in a week, not 2 in a month. I mean, it's just, so if the word can't get out, if it won't grow by word of mouth, and it won't grow by the means in which I've been dedicating to it, then I can't make it grow. I'd still believe in it, yeah, absolutely. And I believe in the mathematics of what it was that I set up. I mean, 1,000 people is not a lot of people. 1,000 people is a very small amount of people, but 1,000 people paying £10 a month subscription, that would be 10 grand a month coming in. But I can't seem to get up there. Now, whether that's all my fault or whether that's not all my fault, really doesn't bloody matter, does it? It makes no difference whose fault it is. It makes no difference if it's my fault, somebody else's fault, a psychopath's fault. It doesn't matter. We've gone beyond that. We've gone beyond any kind of blame or any kind of it's their fault. It's their fault. We've gone beyond all that. It's just immaterial now. It doesn't matter if it's my fault, someone else's fault, a psycho's fault, Casper's fault, your fault, whose fault, the carpet's fault. It don't matter. Talking nonsensical for a moment, it really doesn't matter. I've hit that point where it doesn't matter what the reason is. It's the fact of the matter that remains. The reason is immaterial now. The fact is it's not going anywhere. I cannot get it to pick up speed. So I have to pull the plug. As you know, I have invested thousands of pounds worth of products into it, and it's just not paid the dividends. And without the things that I can't mention, I have absolutely no chance of, and I mean 0 chance, not even 1%, 0 chance of going forward and building it up. And it's a shame because I really, really believe in the idea. Maybe I can come back to it. But like I say, if you want to know the actual reason, the what was the icing on the cake, if you want to know what that was, then by all means contact me and I will tell you. But certain people, certainly certain psychopathic people, are not going to get to know. I'm not putting it out there. So text me and I will tell you. Okay, so outside of that, I've got a couple of streams to catch up with. There's going to be a lot less going on the streams, of course, which will probably mean stopping the streams for a little while and taking a breather, taking a step back. Anybody that's got PCC, the only thing that I can offer you at the moment is to get in touch with me, log into your account, have a look and see how much you've got, and whatever you've got. And if you want to work out the monetary value, just knock a zero off the end, just knock a figure off the end. Yeah. So anyway, you send me a message, and what I will do is give you a Casper Cash voucher for the balance. That is all I can do. Any money that's owed from subscriptions, there shouldn't be a lot, but any that is, I'm cancelling all the subscriptions. But any money that is owed from that, again, get in touch. You know what you're owed faster than I can work it out, because there's a few of you. So, you know, if you just message me what you're owed, it's easier for me to look into that specifically. Okay, I can look into, he's owed 35 quid, look into that. Yes, he is. Give you a £35 Casper Cash voucher. That's all I can do for the moment. What I can do later on regarding the Casper Cash vouchers, by listing more products or whatever, I don't know. They can be used on stuff that's on the site at the moment whilst I've got it in stock, although bear in mind you could end up buying something that I've actually sold out of and didn't know and haven't adjusted the listing yet. But that's my way of dealing with the issue. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but it is the only way that I can actually deal with it. So closing it down, no more raffles on the raffle site. Whatever you're owed PCC wise, get in touch. Let me know what you're owed. I will double check that. I'll zero your balance and then I'll issue you with a Casper Cash voucher or multiple Casper Cash vouchers if you prefer. You might want 10, £50 ones instead of a £500 one. Not that you've got £500 in your account, but there's probably one or two people that have. And that's it. That's it, to let you know that I've got a stream to do. I've got other work to do. It is Sunday. I hope anybody watching this is having a good weekend. There's a bit of love in my bucket left for all of you. I am appreciative of all the help. And it's not, what was I going to say? It's not, I'm not finished. So there's still fight left in me yet, and I'm not finished yet. But I have got to circle the wagons. I have got to just pull back a little bit, and A, for my health, and B, for your benefit as well as my benefit, and so on. So so things can move forward. That's what I need. I do need things to move forward, but it's not going to happen the way I am at the minute. And like I say, there is a very specific reason as to why this has to happen and why it has to happen right now. And I can't make that public. So get in touch and I will tell you. Once I tell you, you will immediately go to yourself. Ah, that makes sense. I understand. Whereas at the moment, you'll have no idea and you'll be like, you know, might be a bit annoyed. But as soon as I tell you, you will immediately be like, oh, right, okay, I understand now. So that's the way it's got to be. All right, thanks very much. Thanks for holding it all the way through with me. Thanks for keeping me going. And onwards and upwards. See you later.